Now, this is a big deal. Passion is an extremely important ingredient in a good marriage. You know, when you ask a person if they have a good marriage, I mean, you know, met needs and things like that are very important, but we kind of measure how good our marriage is by the amount of passion that we have in the relationship. Relationships always begin with passion to some degree. I mean, you married because you fell in love, and when we fall in love, that's called passion. And so in our relationship with God and in our marriage, passion is very important. And I'm going to give you this morning the secret of lasting passion in marriage. It actually comes from Jesus regarding our relationship with Him. And many of the things I'll say about marriage today actually parallel over into our relationship with Jesus. This is Matthew chapter 6, beginning with verse 19. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moth and rust do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Now that's the secret there of lasting passion. And Jesus is, of course, referring to our passion to Him. And He begins by saying, don't store up treasures on earth. Now, I believe it's wise to save for the future and to plan for the future. But you know, we have a God in heaven who takes care of us, and we don't have to be like people who have to have too much to have enough. And that our security is in money. Our security ought to be with God. But the comment that Jesus makes at the end really defines everything else He's saying. And here's what He says. Wherever your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Now that contains the secret of lasting passion in our relationship with God, marriage, and everything else. But let me define some words for you. Jesus says wherever your treasure is, that word treasure is the Greek word thesaurus. And that's where we get our word thesaurus. And the word thesaurus, it means treasure, but it means treasury, treasure chest, a bank vault, a safe deposit box, a piggy bank, whatever it might be, a place where you put your valuables, that is a thesaurus. And so Jesus is saying, wherever you have created a place of investment, then there your cardia, the word heart there is the Greek word cardia, where we get our word cardiac. And it means the center of our being or the seat of our emotions, passions, and desires. So Jesus is just making a very clear comment here that says this: wherever you're putting the best of your life, your passion's going to be right there. There's no rocket science to it whatsoever. Some people really do believe that great marriages are for the lucky or for the few or for the people who just happen to marry, the right person or something like that. It is absolutely not true. Passion is something that we control. It's not just a fickle emotion that comes and goes and who knows if you're going to have it or not. It is a controllable commodity in our lives related to Jesus and related to our spouse. Wherever you're giving your best, you're going to be passionate about that. And if you're not passionate about something, it's telling on you. Our passions tell on us. Literally, wherever you're the most passionate, it's telling you that's where you're giving your best. And you say, well, I'm most passionate about work. I'm really not that passionate about Jesus anymore. I used to be. I'm really not that passionate about my marriage. I used to be. But my passion right now is in my grandkids or in my kids or in my work or in NASCAR or in stamp collecting or whatever it might be. And I'm just saying, wherever your passion is, that is where you're giving the best of your life. And I'm saying we can be passionate about a lot of things. I'm talking about the key areas of passion in our lives. And so Jesus just tells us a very simple truth about passion, and that is, it's always going to be where we're giving the best of our lives. The secret of lasting passion is dedicated investment. We fall in love because we invest in each other. It's just absolutely true that wherever our treasure is, there is where our heart, our passions always end up. And we fall out of love because we stop investing. This is what happened to Karen and me. We said we were out of love. And we even thought we'd married the wrong person, but we didn't marry the wrong person. Is marriage only works when you keep investing in each other. It's not what you can make happen. Anybody can make fireworks go off in their relationship, every now and then, through going out or spending money or doing something like that. but it's what you can keep happening. It's not what you can make happen, it's what you can keep happening. And what happens when you discipline yourself to invest in your marriage relationship, the passion is always there. You have a passionate relationship because your treasure is in your spouse. You're investing in your relationship like you did when you dated, like you did when you were on your honeymoon and when you first got married. You were passionate because you were investing. It's the same way with God. When you're investing in your relationship with God, you're passionate about it. It's true of any area of life. If you're investing in your work, if you're investing in your friends, wherever your treasure is, there's where your heart's going to be. But your heart needs to be with God first and your marriage second. And if you find yourself, out of love, as people say, you can get back in love in a matter of hours or a matter of days. It doesn't take that long. You just have to change where you're investing your life and discipline yourself through date nights and through all kinds of things that you can do on a regular basis, communicating together, taking trips, all kinds of things that you can do that regularly invest in the relationship. Now, we have a Facebook page and also Twitter. We're on Twitter at Marriage Today. The information is there on your screen. We're always giving tips on how to be romantic and how to have a date night and special things you can do to keep the spark in your relationship. I just want to encourage you, don't become one of those old, dull, boring couples. You can have an exciting relationship for the rest of your life. And if you are one of those old, dull, exciting couples, then you can change that by investing in your relationship. Everyone gets married to have intimacy and passion and excitement in their relationship. And it can happen. And it can happen again if it's not happening any longer as you invest in your marriage. We're able to come to you right now because of a very special group of people called our Rock Solid Partners. They give to this ministry every month, and we have different levels that you can give at in supporting Marriage Today. But literally, we are able to come to you right now and also go across America and around the world because of our monthly partners who believe in what we're doing. And I hope you believe in what we're doing, and I hope that it's touched your life. And if it has, I want you to become a Rock Solid Partner, and I want you to listen to me. Our Rock Solid Partners get a resource every month called our Dream Marriage Library, and they're the only people who get it. We design and we produce every month this special resource for this special group of people who stand with us financially through their monthly giving. And this Dream Marriage Library is the best of all of our marriage information, of my teachings and sermons and things like that, along with study notes. These are specially designed now to come to you to help you in your marriage so you can have a date night every month and study these materials. Become a Rock Solid Partner. Here's how you can do it.
Take a stand for your marriage and become a Rock Solid Partner today. Join at the $14 level and you'll receive online access to the Dream Marriage Library with a new message each month. At the $28 level, you'll also receive each month's lesson on CD and DVD. And join at the $56 per month level and we'll add exclusive partner perks, including invitation-only access to live phone seminars and exclusive Marriage Today events. Become a Rock Solid Partner today. Thank you for joining us. Partner with Marriage Today and receive the series, Our Secret Paradise. Marriage Today's latest book, Happy, Happy Love, will supercharge your marriage with practical tips, wisdom, and inspiration for every stage of marriage. Visit happylovebook.com. Follow your interests and get social by connecting with Jimmy and Karen and the Ministry of Marriage Today on Twitter. And don't forget, become a Rock Solid Partner and receive the Dream Marriage Library. There's a Rock Solid Partner level to fit every need.